Hello, my name is Laminjai, and this is News Review. Coming up on the show today, President Adam Barrow has launched the electricity in Kiang following years of work. Fatu Kamara, that's our reporter, traveled to Kiang, and we have a full report on that event for you there. But also concerned Gambians on Saturday marched to call for measures against cyberbullying. We have a report on that. My big guest today is Honorable Alhaji Jawara, the MP or National Assembly member for Lower Badibu. Jawara made a name for himself earlier this year after overseeing a campaign which saw a local government law repealed. These and more, but first we'll look at what the papers are saying. And I'll begin with the Standard newspaper to see what they are saying, reporting on today. Kiang has no reason to be in opposition now. That's according to President Adam Barrow there. That was at the launching of the electricity in Kiang there. Opposition slam worst National Assembly after $54 million loan scheme. Dr. Sise warns paper ballot could throw Gambia into chaos. Pressures on land force, thousands from Sierra to Senegal. Gambia wins Wafu Cup, qualifies for African under 20. Let's look at the stories in detail there. So according to the Standard, President Adam Barrow has told the people of Kiang they no longer have any reason to remain in the opposition as he launched the Indian government-funded $22.5 million US. That's about $1.1 billion is actually electricity expansion project in Kiang Quinala. We have a report for you on that. Opposition slam worst National Assembly after $54 million loan scheme. Some political parties have slammed as the most irresponsible and worst ever National Assembly of the Gambia following the lawmakers' vote Friday, granting themselves over $54 million loan. Nominated member Yakumba Jete tabled the loan proposal that NAMS could access and use to build houses on the much contentious lands recently allocated to them. 24 NAMS agreed with Yakumba Jete. The news sparked huge anger and public outcry, with some leading politicians describing it as irresponsible and a betrayal of the people. Dr. Ismail Sise, presidential candidate for Citizens Alliance, slammed the lawmakers for caring only about themselves. Dr. Sise warns paper ballot could throw Gambia into chaos. Dr. Ismail Sise, presidential candidate for the Citizens Alliance Party, has said the Independent Electoral Commission's plan to introduce a paper ballot system in the upcoming presidential election is risky, and that even a single error or malpractice could set the country ablaze. Pressures on land force thousands from Sierra to Senegal. Land scarcity in parts of Salom and Fuladu is forcing thousands of farmers to migrate to Senegal in search of farmlands and grazing for their cattle. Maise says threats to fire disloyal civil servants impacting performance. Former Interior Minister Maifati has condemned threats to dismiss public or civil servants and ministers who are not supporting Barrow's political agenda, saying it is drastically impacting governance or governance performance. So German says 20 deportees are convicts. A German civil helper group for Gambian migrants in the Baden-Württemberg town Breschach has said it confirmed from authorities that in the night of 18th to 19th November, at least 20 Gambians living in Germany were deported from the Gambia. However, the group said authorities in Germany maintained that all the deportees to the Gambia were recently convicted or already convicted by law courts of Germany for various crimes. Let's see what the point is saying. Kiang bids farewell to darkness after 55 years of nationhood. That's the lead story there. APRC admits Barrow talks on frozen assets. Public outcry as lawmakers approve $54 million housing loan. Reported there by the Standard. National Sports Associations reaction to Gambian National Olympic press briefing on 24th November. So on the point today, the Secretary General Alliance for Patriotic Reorientation and Construction, that's APRC, has denied allegations that the party executives have entered a dialogue with National People's Party to form a coalition, arguing that talks were merely based on recovering the party's frozen bank accounts and vehicles. Yes, I think that should be that for the newspapers. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. So, President Adama Barrow on Saturday advised the people of Kiang to not let anyone mislead them. The president on Saturday launched the electricity in Kiang after years of work. Fatou Kamara traveled to Kiang and she came through with this report.
Kiang finally shakes off its electricity bad luck. For decades, Kiang remained one of the regions in the country without electricity. But on Saturday, President Adama Barrow traveled to Quinala to officially inaugurate the region's electricity following the successful completion of the electricity expansion project worth over $1 billion. The president arrived in Quinala amid singing and dancing. The event got underway soon after with remarks from the Alcalo of Kiang Quinala.
Kadi bi ngere Kiang Central Kayra Bal
o wi hande Kiang Central do ko jam molana Allah wadani be hande Kiang Central
oto nin tol ma ala tendo
kambe spirita ki Allah hande
oto fisir wallo wala mon
nende woni fisir walle den
kar kume bano ma sangi talulu
bi mo anduda ila jokki dum duubi capande joyi
ima soto
a heba
sila ni ala na de harje wala
Allah si ari wadi awasaki ondona hedima
oto nyanta tendula
a foti yetude Allah ni laado mudum
tendro fulan jango
gana yetu wol Allah sun dimmo
ana nyato ko tendu me yano ko men gada president Adam Baroti
o we moyeta president lady ni mo andula on his excellency president Alhaji Adama Barrow
kata kay kato men je foki an fana goto dibo kono
ko wadiya o tindima hakiya kadi ini nibere
oto Kiang ko nyanta ngaten
nden kiyanade on fode yettade president Adama Barrow
o kamala
dowlulom
kabate Adam Barrow la
gilani Adama Barrow
anala ministalu
ha ministre cabinet jom
anala delegation o be
e delegation moro kala yudo ane yo hande
ana commando men taran fe janna commandant kendo
a gofono wondo ba gofono mojo
anin na chef woro be
e chef jego wondo do
anin alkalo be
alkali di fo tundulo wondo do hande
Kiang anin jara
Kiang e jara
kato mo si ada nyamenta be to fono la
non neto mo hewni do wata indude goto inde mumen
baro tan ba fale gal bismillah ku ina sato kono jam
nen alkali ku ina wi yo wadu bismillah nden sare ku ina do hande.
Electricity is crucial in life. Kiang waited for too long. No wonder the excitement from those who live in this part of the country.
Baro mina
be gila be mi president mo ara
mo man si kotek
hay go do la nganti
bare baro le ben tolu la sulol
don der bernde amen te ko baro tam andi sohlaji meden
bari
kono
me nyimbe on sababu so fadam fo do bandi
ko wadi ha o dental hebi malo o fawadum halde seda
wala mo courant
o do woni mbir o hunde courant
na to la lankay operation
be inni be bimo operation
light the lamp operation lamp na to la wala
ko dum be inni mo
operation lampo mala
operation lampo ba mala biu
ngamra PS a fale janne
o yi o sikki PS ala ni ondo
wala bu kiyan nene ma jot
ko do woni ko be meda yide on woni kiyan.
The governor of Lower River Region, Mrs. Rohi John Manjang, also shared her thoughts.
Kiang banko.
Lady Kiang.
Sagita lulu nimfen.
Do we jump on the joy and family?
For the first time in the history of Adam.
Or the first time history President Barrow.
Kiang fana bita kaspa osana. Ibita kaspa osana.
Kiang na bita solo kaspa.
Oto ngamera nada ntawo damanela.
O sisa ko na nadi.
Sanji muani, sanji talulu nimbi.
Dulu jump on the joy hakuna mahan.
Ninki yang koli yenyi masa sabol beke exam Adam Barrow lebe first tala.
Kon Kiang na be son badi exam la metato ko Adam Barrow jetta da force.
Oto mbal be tentu la mbal jayla.
Ko no wi on jarama o yetti on.
Mbafala lun tongale al bismillah jamal ya.
Wala on be bismillah do ko sare mo.
Jama rahman ala baraka bakal funtita nyama funtita sawola.
Ko no wi on jarama de dagal yimbe on jarama on funtino on duwa funtinde ko ni jappete president ko ni fala yimbe muyen.
Kiang women said having electricity in their region is something they had yearned for ages. These women said they will stand by President Adama Barrow.
Laila naja untol ukontano tambitan kungola. Kadontol nana ma aspect kombe kurango soto laja. Nana man singa mira. Sangita lul ninfek. Untol be diboda malakon. Kabring Adam Barrow sit. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Ay kurango ken najam fo bi ngaja be malaka. Untol kay fo kontano ni sewo. Bi hani anteno ni seleno be sella santol. Mba konton na mba tentula mba jayila alama la sekunda mela alama jawol korla alama plaso sambo sone ala bul kila hormoto
ha ntawo fo kontano kato sanji jelun tolbe sirin tol nana buka kurango je nyala glaso yalon ka sanjellel $25 bi ni nga frijo soton na bungo konon tol nyanda munekel kontano damma tol ha ka carte keso diala kola wodronde be natema mba tentule mba jeyla aya baraka bake ay kunyon tangole ken tolla kunyon tangol bintol be wole kona fo kontano yamoy a baraka bake wole mun na kumote
ide mun soto pour ka fo Kiang koli
ndombe mfale Kiang koli pamba fa 2021 president o nyinya min ken fana ngala nyinya julojo katu ni moye nyinya inganta la julojo lan wole mu hane ala fanya wole beje so kontante ba kembe duwala fo ala sale sira ngomi fo 2021 lafta hamida ben gagné ba min fo ala sawkay ambe duwala wala take sa to la ja opposition ba daga sa kontu ma musukunda musobe ba Adam Barrow le ko hani cewol fanande min beje mansia ha bukatu wo buga bayno hani ala mi yenda mo ma kanu sa kontu ma hadama dim president mo be ta kanu kanu ala fanansi ada konnat
Students from the region are excited about this initiative.
I'll attend the first of all Kurang Atelon from Obed because now you see life goes on. You can charge your mobile on the television, you can search in the internet. It's all about the availability of electricity. So Kurang film in the Mianko Mola Balo Bukarana Koma. I bet you back in life more big of Kurang. Dawda you go people we all need light. Kurang na dawda JB ka skill. Kurang bandela kurang na fala first of all ning kurang bembulu na mobile sa search nole nga charge nga searching ke through the electricity, the availability of electricity fana sa ma ko nole nga tele mala nga nyusol jibe ka le mimba kerim bango kang. Kurang ko mo fana na fala in another way round na be bulu ika fenjama use nole with electronics. Isela kurang keno andum fana ka kurang sama nyarol.
The Gambia government through the Ministry of Petroleum and Energy have worked tirelessly in the last 3 years in realizing the Kiang electricity project, forming part of the electricity expansion project, which stretches to as far as in the West Coast region.
Kurang mun hadaba dula nyantolet. Kurang ko bani adama gurdal makko. To mobile nyan nasor la banko ka. Ko neddo fop woni hebude der leydi ndi. Nyantole men nyanta. O wi dum ko mo andura fop woni hebde. Bade ko magilim fanam fonye. Kono wala nemo kadi. Nana kacha folo. Idi ko yewtole muyen. Ha ko nyek kende. O wi Kiang. Nganya nga jemira bak. Mi foti mijude kulle Kiande. Kiande mbalem banko de memam kurang so. O Kiang dawole leydi te leydi Gambia mo andura hebani kurang. Niata banyul la. Sa futti ma banjul. Ina KMC. Ngara KMC. Ifta kombo. Ngara kombo. Hanna be man kurang so ba dole asoro. Ha sita go hebani kurang ko be kebima. Ina la foni. Ngara foni. Kurang be yel. Kurang ido. E sawum Kianda. Ngara Kiang. Ita jara. Jara. Nyamina. Fuladu. Jimara. Yetaro fo base banko kan. Ja ha ledi base. Fo koyna. Ha koyna. Abe blado kurang sorol. Wopi place ngi don be kebi kurang. Ne ba tay fanan. Salum be ma gadama
eta wulli koto wala
ay de wulli
yejina wala sandu
ay sandu
nyani salum eta fo sanjali
jaha sanjali
ta badugula
badigu
e ba tay
lumba tisi
jokadu fo nyomi ñin la be at least da lo be jeni transo
dulaji ngone di ceedi pimwandu la ben hebino courant
kenda mal lata mi alon ko ani courant pol kile la man loje
ko kiyan rek won mandu la hay pol goto courant darna kay leydi ni ko kiya
bari wadi ni president adam bodo kacata
wattu wa fo so yewtide president adama baro
fam mo fulen mbang
siko kambe dido
fa en telephone ne bang
so ko le no
asa ko ñek kembe ñaade courant ko be ñaade
o ya no kiya hono kiya way ko le courant.
President Adama Barrow, while speaking at the event, insisted the event is a confirmation of his government's sincerity to its promise of change.
This historic event, held in the heart of Kiang, is to inaugurate another significant project that targets underserved communities in the country. It is a confirmation of my government's sincerity to its promise of change and its devotion to developing the entire Gambian nation through the National Development Plan, NDP, we develop together. This occasion is one of a series of similar events, signifying that, without doubt, my government rejects discrimination, and it is a government for all Gambians, all regions, all districts, and all communities. In consequence, we will continue to reach out to all marginalized and disadvantaged communities as we progress with our development endeavor. We have one common interest that envelopes the whole nation as a united and prosperous family bound by a common destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, this electricity expansion project has been successfully executed at a total cost of $25.5 million US. It is indeed a key milestone in the government's drive towards achieving universal access to electricity in the Gambia by 2025. The implementation of this first phase started in 2017, and the project covers 77 communities. 14 of these are in Kiang, 63 are in the West Coast region. Altogether, the range targets 5,000 meters in Kiang and over 20 meters in the West Coast region. Ladies and gentlemen, you will recall that barely 3 years ago, electricity supply was a nightmare in the Greater Banjul area and did not exist at all in most parts of the country. Today, we are able to provide a reliable supply of electricity in most parts of the Greater Banjul area and many other areas of the country. As we pursue our countrywide electrification agenda, Kiang has now been added to the list of beneficiaries. Ladies and gentlemen, there cannot be any meaningful development in any nation without the required volume of energy generated to supply its national projects and programs. With joy, it is now my singular honor to declare the electricity expansion project officially inaugurated. I thank you for your kind attention.
The president later switched to Mandinka, where he advised the people of Kiang against supporting opposition.
Bimu lumbalati tariko kono Kiang. Kiankol jannimbe continue mbal congratulate la mbal nimbara la
o wi no ya yeso kiyannaɓe yo waɗa on congratulate o wiyan on jarama
mba folale ko
o haɗan on ne
Allah kato
ko on mum tinnima ko
Allah principle
ko on anni ko
Allah dokuo
ligge moɗon
bi wala ñin courant sialma bi
o ko ɗum addi o courant e moɗon an
ñaaje ngawo fo
sa yo haale ɗum
sanyi muwannin fula
duuɓi no base ɗiɗi
albe balandi
onon cali
albe kelola
koɗon ala tan
wo kelo wala akendi alman courant soro Gambia be courant soro alde lamam ne man courant
o
soro
hakkogol wone o heɓani courant Gambia ko waɗi courant sowona fiya
bari Allah o kelo
kono hade oɗon on
2016 ale falindiro ke Gambia kono
on mbaɗi ɓe seɗɗo mbaɗi ceeɗu nder Gambia
2017 nata jang
2017 o waɗi gay
kumboɓe keda courant kuwolati
yimɓe ɓurɗima ɗo kulle courant
yalon hadama dingo ka kiliyale
andi domi alama o hirantoyi goɗɗum
Gambia be courant soro fokiya
Gambia ko waɗi courant sowona kiya
ale courant kuwo ñininka
on lande kulle courant
ni momo diamuda si courant kuwo fo
kala haali kala leƴƴi wiya kulle courant
nga faale ko ka fo ko fatimbe balurin jannin nañi sandi luloɓe banna mbe kiyangona mbe courant wonade lala kiyang
kele o yo halane on ɗo e o ɗumi koye gasa miɗo wuuri si Allah jaɓi mi addanan ɗon courant
andu nga faale ko fanan aldingo memu ministre di wala marta courant kuwola keda ñawoña alɓe courant sodlal
o yo halane on ɓiɗɗomoɗon mo annduɗa on hirifi kulle courant imo ɗo tiyan ɗo si Allah jaɓi o addanan ɗon courant
oto kiyankol
nden ko kiyannaɓe
ka fo nkontomo mo baroleti
wiya yettoriyam ko bari
nkontomo mo suusoleti
yettoriyam ko suuso
nkontomo mo sañanneti
yettoriyam ko saña
nkontomo mo daawoleti
yettoriyam ko daago
o may ko forode de may ko forode wala e lakkuma kamode wala ke forode
woɗanima dimode ko wonima dimo konmoɗema dimo ko konmore wattama dimo
oto nga laahiɗole ta kiyankole nu
procéde mi o ƴettinoɗo ahadu
bi nga o laahiɗo naata wala timmande bi
hande o waɗi timmingol o ahadu on gola
barinte
oy kanko
hanin fata bi bettilin nan naddinko kono le
hay so mani hande o ɓe waɗirneka
wayri nga laahiɗole ɗinu laahiɗo mi alan ko nga timmande le bi
ƴettani on laahiɗu on laahiɗu hande o waɗi o timmini
oto kiyankol alkana fisal
nden kiyanaɓe wonon waɗo misali
nin momaye dasomo dila
kala okkuɗoma
kacita ay kontomo dila
okkima bottari
ni wo kon be dasomo dila le be lala wala
wima o kamma hirade bottari kasidara foti e worɗo
woto kiyankaraɗol men man courant o soto
seko kiyamanduɗaɓe keɓani courant
kabaɗani dula dol
kaɓaɗa e dulaɗe woɗɓe
jannin 2021
ɗo e 2021
dula dol fanan be courant o soto la kiyanko
ɓe keɓa courant nde kiyanko
nenanga faale no molko politique diyamolo
o wi o haalaniɗo ɗo ɓe mbi ko haala politique
ka fo kiyankol
wiya kiyannaɓe
alfota fen fen no sañi tuul tan lollo kono
kala on ñakki nder duuɓi capanɗe joyi
alfota fen fen no sañi tan lulo kono
kala on ñakki nder duuɓi capanɗe joyi
albaɓe soro la président barola man sakunda kon
si Allah jaɓi o keɓa fof amo président baro e président makko
ñin do ko men keda fiñinkolon dunoman nafolo
o wi o ligguey ko teddere gongal ngal arani taw
bari hani sa en kuyankol si dandaral crinsi o faali
o ha joni kiyannaɓe o haala goto
kunum
hanki
ni oppositionol ɓe siso konkon na kunum
opposition ɓe labba ɓerde mumen
wolon sañi muwannin fula
ɓe mbiya duuɓi nogase ɗiɗi
nka fora kiyan
ko kiyan ɓe mbiyata
bari nga keloke fo kelo timmata
on haɗi ha haɗe o timmi
oto kiyankol kelo bantale sa
nden kiyannaɓe haɗe gasire
kelo bantale de
haɗe gasire
ale man sakunda men sindi
laamu ko on joƴƴini
o man sakunda wala ɓe dow ko kekale bi wala courant nati ale bi
on laamu ligganano on addani courant hande
bari hani sa en
ko ha joni
molke siso konkonne ka fon deliyamu kiyanne
yimɓe noon labba ɓerde mumen ɓe mbiya minen ɗo amen ko kiya
woto mallafi wala koten ko opposition le siso konko ka fon del mut kiyanneti kotenke
o yiɗani opposition fo labbade hoore muɗum wiya
altella opposition ya o bantale
ono opposition ya mawɗum gasi
aliya kele sañi muwanni fula aliya timmandi
on mbaɗi duuɓi nogase ɗiɗi o timmi
allah man sakunda wala ɓe siri men ndiyata ale mbe wala kela ale
laamu on mawɗum joni ko weleɗi fof ko ɗum wonata
woto mo kanal filin ni ko dengi aleta nyaado alena amuru ko makko dengi barinde aninna masakunda ndel mammo bo nyoto Gambia bele kanyanten del e mo adama baroti ba e manki adama baroti ba e sonta ba e balanta ba ajari asarima bindelon Gambia president oti anu Gambia mo bele president
Cutting the ribbon marked the high point of the event attended by the people of Kiang and those who accompanied the president. Kiang is now well past its electricity struggles. Reporting for the Fat Network News Review, I am Fatou Kamal.
The president at the launching of the electricity in Kiang over the weekend there. Away from that, concerned Gambians also held a march on Saturday, a protest if you like, to call for action against cyberbullying in the Gambia. More in this report.
Scores of Gambians on Saturday marched to call for action against cyberbullying in the Gambia. Recent incidents of persons getting bullied or harassed online has led to Gambians concerned by the incidents, mobilizing and seeking an end to cyberbullying. On Saturday, scores took part in a march past on Kairaba Avenue to ask stakeholders to perfect measures against the act.
Niaju baby, momoro ndimbe lorin jang, mbebe lorin Gambia toyalla, mbebe lorin Gambia le kama, nko each and every Gambian have the right to walk freely in this Gambia. Nga jikile ko njikita ko kabo bila nimpareta bawo nga kumase malabi Gambian ko liaje ko fondinkel funtita nanne ikon noto cyberbully momoro ndimbela nyanto sotolale ibela freedom sotolale ite findila ko te ke mira ko mbemmalulale ite findila ko te ke mira ko mole bennenna ite funtila ko te ko ke mira ko nangay bobe funtila bantala on the internet again ni ala sontala cyberbully crime ni ajube mobe batata jele bali musol le fanam batata cyberbully crime to muso nin kewo man funti mankiliya muso mu fenati memmu sutura tati memmu horoma tati bali ni fundita on the social media ntolla musolu mbama wolu mbinki wolu mbari mba wolu nkuke nyolu nkacha nyolu wala la ngaybo ka funti banta bari ko naliya wala ngaybo lu funti ndi banta jumale be kelan tol kacha nyoti jumale be kelan kuke nyoti parce que banko alfanta o manke bankoti banko fo ninke taw manke bankoti nayewol malundi jumal lebe lolantol fe nyinati nabi mfundita nan kana funti janka match ka fo ko no to cyberbully abedan na la ay kanya Gambia banko kanjang abe dawdara ndi sarato lebe laraje momorondi yake membulobe silema woman tolu jakale kotake.
The marchers put the Speaker of the National Assembly, top of their list of stakeholders.
This petition is for every Gambian, both in the country and abroad, and to the government in particular. Public petition on cyberbullying in the Gambia. Aware of the right to privacy, dignity and personal liberty as guaranteed by the 1997 Constitution and other laws of the Gambia. Committed to protecting the rights and dignity of all Gambians at home and abroad. From online bullying by anyone, from anywhere at any time.
According to the mergers, prominent in their list of demands is for cyberbullying to be criminalized.
This is an issue that is affecting everybody right now. Being young or old, boys or girls, it's affecting all of us. What goes into the social media affects our lives and is there forever. So as young ones growing up, this is an advice going to all of you to know what you post on the media and to be very, very sensitive of what you are going to put on the media.
Fatu Kamara reporting for the Fatu Network News Review.
Home is where the heart is. Home is where you feel safe and secure. Dalaba Housing Estate is the newest estate by TAF Africa Global, located strategically along the newly built Sokoto Jabang Highway. Dalaba Estates offers roads, street lights, a gated community that offers water reticulation system, solar street lights, and a proper drainage system. Over the next 10 years, TAF Africa Global aims to build 10,000 homes in the Gambia for you to own. For you to feel safe and secure in a community with all the necessities to live comfortably.
Very well, I'm afraid I think that's where we will leave it for today. My guest was supposed to be the Lower Badigo MP, Alhaji Jawara, but he had warned that he would be a little bit late and he's still not here. So, which means I'm afraid we'll not be able to bring you that interview. But we will nonetheless try to get Honorable Jawara, and we will bring you whatever interview it is that we are going to have with him. Thank you for being there. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then.